Hardleg and his friends, they're gonna play a lot of games. It's Legsplay.
Yeah, you ready though then?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. And welcome back to Legsplay. Hardleg Joe here once again, CB Radio.
Okay, I'm not ready.
I'm not going to keep that part in when I ask you if you're ready. People have no context. We're here playing the Room 3 again. We're on the last episode. Woo! I can almost spin all the way around. You've been watching. This is another, week has passed for us. I guess a week has probably passed for you guys, but...
I thought it's been more than a week.
I mean, between this episode and the previous episode. You haven't been watching when they come out.
For
the people watching, it's been a week. For us, it's been a week. So I'm a little rusty, but I believe we're here. We're gonna see.
All right, yeah.
We're gonna see all the endings. We're gonna go into the big spooky door, find out what's happening.
What's behind the spooky door?
You remember all the story and everything?
I remember the craziness. Yeah, I remember that this is essentially a trap designed for us, and we are.
No, that was the previous game was a trap. Or yeah, this was a trap designed for us.
Yes, because the original one was a trap designed for someone else.
For ass. Yeah,
and for some odd reason, we are smarter than the trap that this interdimensional being has made for us.
Not just smarter than the trap. We have some sort of we're able to resist the null. The null drives people crazy and traps them in here.
Well, I mean,
and makes them think different things.
There are more room games, so yeah. I don't think we've resisted it too very much.
There's one more after this, I believe.
Yeah, well, there's room for more.
There's always room for more.
That pun was intended, by the way.
You're welcome. Can I go around? I forget how you do this exactly.
Well, apparently you're very rusty.
Yeah, I'm super
So I take
rusty.
it those 2 diamonds are part of the
Rusty Shackleford.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now I remember. Because that thing, you put the tetrahedron of ultimate destiny into the circus tent.
This doesn't look like it's gonna be a fun circus. It probably involves math.
Yeah, just a little bit. And it's all like that circus.
Don't do the afro. No.
Poke it out, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
I do not like this. I do not abide by this.
The dude does not abide.
I think you've just mixed 3 or 4 different things.
Yeah, probably. It's fine.
Because that's Sam Elliott in that role.
That there, and then we'll give it the.
Give it all turny-do.
And then I can go inside one step
Welcome
deeper.
into the nether.
Not quite. That's the other series.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So let's see here.
Ah. You turn to the dewey daddy and...
Yeah. You just turn, you get them all lined up. We're picking a lock from the inside. In a way that no game has ever quite done. There we go.
That's actually a pretty cool way of doing that.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's a good thing someone made a tiny console for someone to use.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy, he's not an interdimensional being. He's another human.
Well, I mean, he's been dealing with this.
Yeah, he's been dealing with this stuff long before, for thousands of years.
That's why I say, interdimensional being in the sense that he's been traveling, that he's no longer human simply out of the fact that he's been screwing around with time and space.
He understands things more than anyone else, but he still doesn't have a full understanding of it because the null corrupts him too.
Mm-hmm.
He realizes that it's happening, so he avoids using stuff. He sort of hides out in the time beyond time. And that helps him out.
Or as I like to call it, Bed Bath & Beyond.
But he needs all our help. PewDiePie is in danger.
Wait, what?
The power of T-Series. Let's see. And then we...
Power of T-cells?
Move that there. Move that out of the way.
More lights.
Lights into the doom tetrahedron.
And the spirit of life calling.
We're going in.
Alright, we gotta go in the queue.
Strap in, buckos. And then this puzzle gives me more difficulty than it probably should.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you hold the ones, and then you can do that, and then hold these, and there we go.
Not really giving you much trouble, is it there, Bunky?
No, I mean I figured it out this time, but
it gave you a lot more trouble last time.
There's another. You'll see in a moment.
Oh yeah.
Or actually, you won't see in a moment. It'll be several moments, actually.
We gotta wait for all the schnazzy doos to
Projector,
go.
do you remember where we started this game?
Oh no.
On a train. First class. So it's like, yeah, we did all the things. We finally get to go home. The first class train awaits.
What does it
hey,
read?
Look, there's a document. Surely it's not going to be anything.
Sinister.
Congratulations, you have found the center of my labyrinth. That may feel like a victory, but it leaves you farther from freedom than you have ever been. If it is any consultation, you were not the first and you will be far from the last. Know that every single turn led you to this point. As you like puzzles so much, I have one final riddle for you to occupy your eternity. What is the difference between a maze and a labyrinth? But how can I expect you to answer when you cannot tell a room from a prison?
That's a
craftsman.
That's a good one, but I have to be that guy. The word you were trying to say is not it's consolation. You said consultation.
Oh, sorry.
It's just
Did you know what the difference between a maze and a labyrinth is?
One's made out of corn.
No, it's a maze. Wait, there's a hint. The machine created some kind of portal. Going through is my only chance. I already did. You're a little behind. But yes, a maze is meant to be solved. A labyrinth is meant to trap you.
Yeah. And then you just look over and it's a minotaur.
There's minotaurs in this mazes. Not quite. Welcome to the train labyrinth. There's a whole lot of things to go for all eternity. Yep.
Huh.
Puzzle boxes. So we helped the craftsman make his cube by getting our triangles and using a tetrahedron. Or he trapped us.
Oh, so we were trapped by Hitman?
Oh. Yeah, the craftsman does kind of look like the Hitman guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you succeeded. Congratulations, you completed the room 3 for the first time and witnessed the aftermath of your actions. There are alternate endings for you to discover. You may now change your fate in the main menu and revisit Greyholm. Only by using the mysterious artifacts hidden by the craftsman will you earn the power to alter your destiny. So yes, we got the imprisoned ending, and it took us 3 hours.
Yeah.
In 14 minutes.
A lot of those 14 minutes were just like, huh.
Yep. There
Like,
are
I
3
forget
more
where it was,
endings.
yeah.
So, just briefly to go over things, because I have a whole bunch of items and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure someone might be watching this just like, explain how you get to the endings. Well, if you recall, it all started back in this room. There was a clock. The
That
clock
you've
face.
opened?
Yeah,
Yep.
we did that on the first episode, or the second episode. You have to wait for like a certain time. It's every 15 minutes you can open it.
Which is ridiculous.
Exactly on the minute. And then, yeah, that gave you a thing that you can use to get, like, this box. And later on, you find this, like, coin.
That turns into a key.
Yeah, that turns into a key.
Which is a fantastic idea, by the by.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that key opens this, I believe.
I thought it opened the dimensional walls between worlds.
Nope.
And hearts.
It's just a desk key.
Can you tell I've been playing Kingdom Hearts?
Darkness, light. Darkness, light. And then you
I'm
open it,
Donald!
It's like, congratulations, you get nothing. Oh, wait. There's blood on this boot. I hope it's not Chris's blood.
You're gonna say blood? That's not what I... okay, yeah.
Yeah, but... Oh! A hidden compartment with a handle of sorts. And that handle will let you open the other drawer.
I hit... Oh.
You must open the drawer to open the drawer.
Oh, crap.
Maggie Cox was a charlatan, and there is no such thing as a spirit medium. Everything she believed in was a lie. I know this for a fact. I concocted the lies. How is it then that she alone can resist me? If she will not rest in the prison I have built her, I shall build one deeper still. So if you remember in the second game, one of the places you go is a...
Seance, yeah.
Yeah, that was Maggie Cox's seance room. And she helped Ass escape. by the things that she built. Somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there we go. I knew.
There's a switch everywhere.
There's switches upon switches. And stitches get switches.
Oh my gosh.
The desk.
Why does this has got to be like the worst thing to keep like documents in.
Yeah.
Like I need to get to my bills.
The house is turning in on itself, warped by the knoll. I found myself forever traveling in circles, down corridors that back on themselves. I use the doorway machines to bypass the maze, but the crystals run low on energy. I must find a new power source or be forever trapped. Okay, so that's what it is. Because these weren't written for himself or written for us. These were written for his own documentation. But yeah, basically, you can use the doorways to go around, but the knoll always makes a labyrinth for you. You always end up there. He's found a way using crystals to get around the labyrinth, but they're running out of power. So he needs us to craft the tetrahedron, because that'll give him a bunch of power. So let's see. But as you saw at the end, there were also, even for him, there were weird gooey tentacle things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always weird gooey tentacle things in this game.
Yeah. Well, they didn't explain it at all in any of them.
You might want to turn the other one. Yeah.
Oh, good point.
Perhaps I was the one who defeated the Null.
Haha! What's this? A token of my appreciation?
No, no. We're gonna go play some Pac-Man.
Ah. Actually, we're gonna go play some cards.
Ah.
You ready for some hot Yu-Gi-Oh action?
Are we only playing fire cards?
Yes.
Okay.
Fire and water. Because we've seen a token before. And in case you weren't aware of where that token might lead you, because the bloody hand. Tell me, Maggie, your secrets. It's, the Mystic Maggie awaits your fate. Just like ours is that box with the train, this is possibly her prison. Place token here. Also, I really want a machine like this.
Tell us your fate. Will you shoot Mr. Burns?
That's neat. I like it.
Yeah.
It's like she doesn't actually shuffle the cards, it just does that
They just appear.
automation. Yeah. Well, the floor opens.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which one will she pick?
The Ace of Spades! No.
Imprisoned. Oh no. That's the one trying to warn us. But we already took that ending. But we get a crank wheel. He deceives you.
Oh no!
Dun 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 dun. Yep.
And
Maggie's
more lines.
helpful. More lines.
The Nazca lines?
Where does this... Oh yeah, I believe this crank goes all the way back where we started. If I'm not mistaken, there was a thing here with a button like this.
And you are not mistaken, my friend.
An interesting doorway.
This is where we fight
It
Croc.
just falls off, yeah. Suddenly there's like choose your own adventure elements, typing of the dead.
Oh god.
Let's see here. There's this.
There we go. Letters.
The interfering fiend friend of ass continues to ask questions, and I should like to ask a few of my own. How did they overcome the knoll? How much energy resides in the brilliant soul of theirs? It would take the last dregs of the energy I have stored to bring them here, but they might be the key. I have no choice but to take the risk. I keep explaining things, and then he explains it otherwise, so I guess it's our soul that powers it. So that box he made with us trapped inside of it is what powers the crystals.
You know what's powering this thing?
Soul power!
Yeah, baby. That's why he should have trapped frickin' why can't I remember his name?
Oh hey. How's it going?
I'm trying to think the Godfather of Soul.
I don't know. Grand Funk Railroad?
No. Godfather of Soul.
Oh, geez.
There are numbers.
There are numbers. There are many numbers. I can't remember if solving this will work right now, or if I need to find some way to power it or something. Let me get me to this one. Let me try. So this one took me actually a while because it's my arch nemesis.
Math.
You got to get to 17. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So no. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6, no. 8, 9, 10, 11.
I get you 16.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no.
No, if you go to the other one, yeah. 8 and 4 make 12.
13, 14, 15,
And then 5 plus 7, or 5 plus 2 equals 7.
Okay. So do that.
It works.
Yay. And that tells me where to put it.
Why can't I remember his name?
George R.R. Martin.
Definitely not.
Okay.
So 8 times 3 is 30. It's not 30, it's 24. Or 7 times 3 is 21.
And then plus 8 or plus 3. Wait, you said 38 times 3 is 31?
Actually, you take care of the pluses before you take care of the minus, or the,
No, because it goes upwards.
It
so
does.
you start this way, and then you do this, and then you do this.
8 times 4 is, it's 32. 32.
Okay. We need to get to 31, so it can't be 8 times 4, because that would be too many.
So 8 times 3 plus...
Plus 8 or 3?
Plus 3, which would probably be... No, 7 times 4, which is 28, plus 3.
Okay. You're better at math than I thought you were. I had to sit down here with paper and figure this out. And it's a really well-designed puzzle, too, because you have to, like, put it in, you have to do it and then put it in to test each one.
Yeah. My brain's decent at doing math in my head.
All right.
Simple addition and subtraction.
This one's a little bit longer.
That's fine.
2 or 8 times 2 or 5 plus 4 or 7 plus 3 or 12 minus 5 or 17.
We're getting up to 30, so 8 times 2 is 16, or 2 times 5 is 10. Let's go for the 10. 5 plus 7, or 10 plus 7. 7 plus either 12 or 3. Let's go for 3. That'd be the easier one. So that makes it up to 20.
And then this is minus 5 or 17.
Minus 5, and then there's plus 9 or plus 12. So go for that.
9 or 2. That's not a 12. That's a 0, 2.
Then go for plus 9.
Let's try that out.
That didn't work. Well, it's just me doing quick math in my head.
I'm just kind of shoeballing it here.
That one was me just that. So
yeah.
That's 2 times 5. That's 10. Or 2 times 2, which is...
We'll be back when we get this, because no one wants to hear Brandon just sort of shout out numbers.
2 times 2 is 2, or it's 4.
Hey, we did it!
See? If you just take the time, math is not difficult.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I figured it out eventually. It just took me a few minutes. You have to go through a whole bunch of different options.
Mm-hmm.
Library.
The library? Is that where you read a thing, is it?
I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the phone is ringing.
It's not... Why do I keep wanting to say Andrew Jackson or Reggie Jackson? Because neither one of those are right.
Michael Jackson?
No, definitely, but Michael Jackson did use some of his moves.
Donald Jackson?
No, it's not a Jackson.
The Jackson 5? That's also Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that is not helping.
Shut up.
What is it? What is his name?
I feel good.
Yeah, him. Who's he?
Rudy Tooty.
You're not helping.
I don't know.
Crap. Comment to the comments if you remember him before I do.
Okay.
If you do remember him before I do, kudos.
You can probably look it up on your phone.
I'm not going to look it up on my phone because I know the name.
I found a crystal.
I know the name, and I'm not about to give up on it.
I forgot where I got that, but I put the other 2 in there.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of crystals. Oh, hey, it's one of these again.
Oh, yeah, one of these.
But this time, I'm not sure if you could tell, there's like an arrow on the top.
Yeah, it's the compass for you.
Yeah, essentially. Just finding like hidden areas.
Godfather's soul.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I like can't think of it right off my head, even though.
Yeah, I can
know
see his face. Like without a doubt, I can see his face. I can hear him.
I keep wanting to say like Ray Bradbury, but I know that he's like an author.
Yeah, and it's not.
Oh hey. Bonus device.
Bonus
meme.
It's not. It's obviously not Ray Charles. It's Chris. It's
not Chris Brown.
Not Brown, but not Chris, but it is Jackson Brown. No, that's somebody else. Something Brown.
James Brown.
James Brown. Thank you.
Thrill in the exciting commentary.
Yes, of Brandon trying to figure out a name.
Trying to remember the name of James
Brown. Yeah, that was sad.
Now that you've succeeded, what will you do with the rest of your life?
Apparently escape the null.
Escaped the null.
Yeah.
Only time.
That's what I'm going to put in my resume from now on, is that I escaped the null.
Yes, I escaped
Ha ha ha.
the null.
Did you play D&D and escape from gnolls? No. I escaped the null. It's a big difference. Gnolls are stupid. The null is terrifying.
Let's see here.
It's got Lovecraftian designs.
Oh yeah, the library. They said to go back there. I thought we needed something else.
There's a phone you said was ringing.
Yeah.
But I take it that's after this?
No, I just thought we needed something else for that.
Alright. Time to phone in the rest of this episode.
The phone is ringing. 1795. Never forget it.
Okay. 1795.
They've sent us a message. Drink your Ovaltine.
Smoke.
Smoke.
Are you smoking yet?
A cross-shaped key. Yeah, so that's what I'm confused about. That doesn't actually do that. We had a cross-shaped key for something, didn't we? Actually, I'm not exactly sure. I might end up doing something over. If I do, I'll come back. But
we'll cut out and come back in. So don't.
I've seen that. No, but I believe I can actually get an ending just with this thing.
Really? Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, there are 4 endings. I thought that there was just like this one, or the original one, and then the final.
No, there's 4 endings. Depending on what you do, there's various ways to do things. So I'm thinking it's this.
So we're gonna have to do that math thing for you again, because I do not remember what the answer was.
Exactly. Yada yada yada, flying into the tower, boobity boppity.
You have the One Ring.
Wait, different tower.
He's like Bingus Bongus, and then he turned into a boat, and then there you go. Good old-fashioned anime showdown.
Anime show. Oh yeah, the
Sora believed into himself. Zenmus turned into a boat, and then the player pressed X a bunch, and he was defeated.
And triangle.
Yeah.
And triangle.
And occasionally triangle. That's Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. Well, triangle is just to do like weird stuff. I'm currently playing through 3, which I didn't expect to happen.
Comment in the comments if you played Kingdom Hearts. I have no
desire.
intention to. I just like to read the memes. It's the only thing I really care about.
I sadly played 1 and 2,
Yep.
so I kind of want to finish out the story.
You should have. Well, let me tell you, if you want to finish out the story, you missed a whole lot if you only played 1 and 2.
But 3 has a pretty good recap on what happens in the actual game. It has like a little videos for them.
Oh, okay.
That actually is like the story so far, because it's 10 years in the making.
Yep.
15 actually. My gosh.
Good old the Master of Masters. You remember that guy, right?
Oh.
What about Vanitas?
Yeah, I remember Vanitas.
Yep, he had a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah.
Because they were like, hey, we want to give him a hood. And they're like, everyone else has a hood. We can't just give another guy a hood.
Why don't we just give him a stupid Tupperware face?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember if I said in the last video that I was in that I did done turned 30.
You turned 30. Congratulations.
I'm an old man now.
You made it longer than most dogs do.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, most people would probably prefer the dog.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
You're welcome. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, most people would prefer dogs to me, I'm pretty sure. Do you have any idea how popular puppers are?
Puppers are rather popper.
I think most people, like, if they had to choose, like, who dies, Hardleg Joe or a puppy? They're like,
well, the puppy is an innocent and new life. I don't think you're...
Hardleg Joe's probably been a dick to a couple people. Let's see here. Turn that, and then... Okay, I remembered that one.
We got this now.
We got this one. The problem is...
Where do we use the stupid cross-shaped key?
I know where to do... No, we don't have that anymore. It's only useful in the other things. The only thing we have here is a screwdriver and a not-so-screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
The tetrahedron...
Hey, there's the door to the well, let's go into it. Let's go into it again.
Maybe something different will happen. No, what we need to do...
is change our fate.
Clunk.
Wrong lever, Clunk.
Ugh. And now this. This is the one that bitches my pickles.
What?
This fucking puzzle. I hate it. I hate it a bunch. It's like the other puzzle, but fundamentally different.
Fundamentally flawed.
Yeah, it turns all of them except for the one. So what I need to do, actually...
Well, you just need to line them up.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done because they're...
Well, yeah. Go back to those two.
No, if I hold them, I can spin the other ones, but all that will do is ensure this. The other ones won't be in line.
Well, yeah, but then they also have... They have a set path that they're all moving at.
Yeah, they all go around in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you think it's so smart, what would you do now, then?
What would I do now?
Click on the left, there you go.
So that one is the one that's just aligned, obviously other than the one that I'm using.
Yeah, it's like you're always gonna get one of them's gonna be off. You can hold him. We'll be back if Brandon figures it out. I'm going to time it and see how long it takes him before he gets frustrated with it, because this puzzle fucking killed me.
Well, here's a song with my familiarity. It's called OkamiZX. It was used as the theme of the Benny Hill show. What do you know about that? Probably not a lot. It's been a long time. The show ended back in 89. I did not know nothing of it, cause I was 2 at the time. Well, its use isn't fast forwarding. Its use has become unknown, which is why I'm using it now as a score to the scene. Despite all this, it is still copywritten, which is why I've gone ahead and written my own version and some lyrics instead of pirating it.
Hey, you did it! It took forever, but you did it!
Didn't really take forever. You made it sound like it was going to take another, 45 minutes.
We'll see. I feel like maybe you got kind of lucky. We'll see how you do it again the second time when we have to do it again in a minute.
All right.
But hey, we got another door. Check that out. By focusing another lens through the lens machine, we done made a different swirly pattern. I don't know. It looks like a wood. You wanna go through the wood? You wanna be a woodman?
Is that gonna be the new end in there or them there?
Yeah. Why can't I back away? Okay, there we go. Take me to the wood.
Take me to the creepy shack.
So instead of back to the train, which will lead to the labyrinth, we have a boathouse.
Hey, this is where I can spend the rest of my days running from terrifying tentacle creatures.
Oh, snap.
Just kill us and we're now on a boat. And are we going to get rowed by 2 twins and then we're going to start doing the entirety of Bioshock Infinite?
No. We're free, but we also may have freed the darkness from the realm that can't be comprehended.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
it's not just coming out of the tower, it's coming out of the sky and all the towers.
I think this is a good ending.
This ending's pretty good. I mean,
the prisons are bad. I think we should probably stop incarcerating
At least I'm not in jail.
true evil. Yeah.
I don't know if this letter will reach you. I only know the warder will take my bribe. You must come at once. When we opened the gateways, something was waiting. It had always been waiting. Now it is here. Soon, we are doomed. I know you have no reason to trust me, but you must. You are the only one who can help. You're the only one who knows. You're the only one who believed me. I'm in Bethlehem. Find me.
Bethlehem?
Yes. Da-da-da, the release. Whoopsie doodle.
Sweet release.
Yes. So the tentacles were behind everything. And now they're free on the world. And we've all seen enough hentai to know where that goes.
Senpai, no! Ah!
Senpai is a tentacle monster. Most people don't know. Alright, so clearly we could use this to change stuff, but it's not enough. It's never enough. We need
So did we don't have to do the math on that anymore?
No. This is after the math. We've already
Alright,
gotten
the aftermath?
Yes. The aftermath. That's what happens after the math is done.
I devour the afterbirth.
Gross. I don't want any part of that.
Yeah, neither do I. That was a weird sentence. If you could strike that from the video.
Well, nope.
Oh, now I'm gross.
We gotta leave it so people can quote it down in the comments and then make T-shirts out of it. And print them
Wow.
out and then wear them to school.
Now
And
if
they
you-
get suspended. And then senators can talk about how YouTube is corrupting the youth.
I feel wrong about literally everything that's going on now.
X gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it to you. Simon says, play our game. Another coin!
Hey, we got another token. I got a red token. I want to paint it black. But I'm trapped in a tower, so I'm not gonna have access to spray paints.
I don't think that's how that song goes.
I'll see people turn their head until the darkness goes doo 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 doo.
I feel like you're missing the entirety of the song.
Yay, guess what? More card games! My channel didn't have enough of them.
I think that's on card 4.
Oh, I need to. Time to play the dual terminal.
Ooh, I hope I get Bryonic.
Ah. Necrolls of Bryonic. Yo, what's up, Maggie?
Hey,
Deal me another hand. Hit me.
Maggie. Oh, Maggie.
Wake up, Maggie. I said I've been telling to tell you.
I don't remember that song.
I don't know. I just know it's that part. Wiggle,
Wiggle, wiggle,
and then a card comes up and it just says "You're gay" on it.
I like the idea. It's like it opens it up and it just says you've been.
Ooh, the escape.
It's like it's just it's a blank card you put on there. Watch Hardleg.
Watch Hardleg Gaming. Oh hey, what's this?
It's a spinny doodle.
It's an eyeball crank. It sees stuff. I tell you what, and it's got a.
It looked like an eyeball to me. I just didn't know if that was intentional.
Let's
if it was...
see. And I think I can use this to crank this, maybe?
It might just be a crank.
Nope. All right.
And now Joe's eternal battle against Alzheimer's.
Dun 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 dun.
He doesn't actually have that. It's a joke. Don't.
Don't genetically engineer sharks with bigger brains so that you can help cure me.
What do I do if I've already done that?
Deep blue sea.
I mean,
still that trailer's like my favorite. We genetically engineered the sharks to have bigger brains. We never could have expected them to get smarter.
Then Samuel L. Jackson yelling on the side of that.
Yep. Time to play Grandma's record.
Oh, senpai, no!
Now that's a bop if I've ever heard one.
Oh, kids these days. I don't understand how jazz and music was.
What was the...
It was 1975. Or 1795. 1795.
Okay.
I just had the numbers mixed around. Hello, this is Betsy.
1790.
Fief.
5. I think I might have forgotten how these rotary phones work.
Go back to it.
Maybe I need something else. 1 second.
Perhaps you need an actual talkie bit.
We'll be back. There is one more thing I forgot about.
You just have to hit one of the. You have to hit one of the pictures. It falls down, and then.
I just gotta kick something hard enough. If you press L, you'll kick something. You never use it in the game except for this one puzzle.
Mm-hmm. But there's an animation that goes throughout the entire thing.
I believe there's... This had one more thing to do with something, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be mistaken. No, not
And maybe
you.
it's the crystal.
Over here. Aha! There we go. Okay, yeah, you put the box in there.
And you get a box in a box.
Then other stuff happens.
We knew what we were doing. Cylinder. We want a cylinder. Not an hourglass shape. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're just making all kinds of fun
Do
stuff.
we want a cylinder? Okay, let's try it. No, I don't think we want a cylinder, actually.
I thought that's what we were trying to make, was a cylinder for it.
I don't believe so. I think what we need, actually, is I think we need the ball back, so we can get back into the other part of the book, if I'm not mistaken. Which I could be.
And that's not a ball.
'Cause it's
that's a sphere.
A sphere. I mean, balls are spheres, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, what happened was way early back in one of the other episodes, you get a ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put it in the bookcase thing in the library, and it turns into that cube, and you get something that lets you continue the puzzle.
Yeah.
So what we need is this back, because inside there was a thing of a thing that let us do a thing with a thing to a thing, and we need to do that thing for reasons.
Good thinking.
Yes. Puzzles. I am the puzzle factory. Yeah, put that back in there, and then when we open it up, pop-up books.
Are we gonna watch a play?
No, we're going to be a play.
Ah,
Oh, hey, it's one of those.
How are you doing tonight?
Got a blank wax cylinder. Hey. Okay, so we've got the blank wax cylinder. Then what we need to do
is start playing some stuff through the audio on the other side, and then it'll be...
We need to put this into this.
So then it'll actually record it, and fa-ba-da.
We need to put this into this.
Is there a setting for record, or...?
It'll record whatever comes out. So now let's try 1795. And then it'll play the music. The music will go through the phone. It'll get recorded by the thing. And then we can go back into that tiny playhouse and play it on the gramophone there. And playing it in Tiny World will do something, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Let's play this out in fast motion, Joe. Let's get the rolling around at the speed of sound. We're dumb, Brandon.
We're dumb?
We're very dumb.
How?
So I looked it up, and we basically the problem that we've been facing is that both of us forgot how to operate a rotary phone.
Yeah?
Which I guess, to be fair, I haven't used one in a while, but my grandma used to have one of these. I remember using it. I believe one of my friends had it too, because his parents thought it was cool. But I've been doing it wrong this whole time. And I'm sure people in the comments are like, "You fools, that's not how you use a rotary phone!" So you start on the number you want, and you bring that all the way to the side.
Oh, so we are dumb.
1, 7, 9, 5.
There we go.
Recording.
Starting the audio recording. Fly by night away from here.
People don't... Why are you making references to things that no one would understand? You're pulling back the curtain and making a joke about something that only you and I know, Brandon. And yes, I will watch this video. I will probably appreciate the reference to our pre-recording ritual, but no one else, none of the other, 20 people watching.
There's gonna be more than 20 people, 25.
Hey, there we go. Go. Do-da-da-da-do-do. And my uncle fucked a big old bear.
I just realized we just, I think it pirated a ringtone.
Yeah.
Essentially.
This is how you pirate ringtones in the 1800s.
Hey, hold it. Let me put my gramophone up to this thing. Oh, man, this is so good.
Back when it was difficult to get custom ringtones and you pretty much had to, I remember I wanted one for the Metalocalypse theme to be my theme song, and I had to wait for the show to come on and then hold my phone up to the TV.
Seriously?
Yeah. There we go. Play the song of my people. Uncle Fanny fucked a bear. Classic tune from the Russian countryside.
Okay.
Oh, the spinning. You think there'll be spooky skeletons out there? When we rotate around? No. Oh.
Oh, it just says, don't read.
Oh, hey.
Don't read,
Another
nerd.
token! And this... A breakthrough! The portal remains stable, but only to look through. Touching the thing causes the image to fade. I need more power if I'm to pass physically to the other side. The landscape beyond is extraordinary. So yeah, I believe they said, the things, or whatever they are, the portals, they always, they try to trap you. They try to get you to believe what you want to believe.
Oh.
And so, Ass thought that Noel was, the magic fifth element, and this guy thinks it's aliens. And I guess
Really?
it kind of is aliens, but not in the way that he thinks.
It's Cthulhu aliens.
But that's why it's showing him, visions of another planet and stuff.
Mm.
All
so
right, Maggie.
He's just really big into the golden age of sci-fi, eh?
Pretty much. From wherever he's from.
Oh, Maggie.
Yep,
What am I to do?
There is one more game after this, but they no longer number them. It's The Room, Golden Eyes, or something.
Oh, GoldenEye Silver Dragon?
I don't know. That doesn't exist. Which one she's gonna pick? Oh, she's gonna spoil the ending. Hey, we already did that one.
Yeah.
But I guess she pointed at the other one. They do them weird. They point at them out of order. Oh, hey. A metal device. I think I know where that goes.
Someplace metal?
Brutal.
Oh.
I believe this is upstairs. I might be getting confused. See, I was worried when we started that this episode might be too short.
Yeah.
But it's ending up being exceedingly long.
Well, that's because we are idiots.
Yep. We're idiots who don't know how to use a rotary phone. I'm looking up the walkthrough and stuff, which I haven't done this entire time. See, that's the thing. When I played this on stream, I didn't have to look up what a rotary phone did. Oh, hey. Neat.
Ah, nice wheelie-doos.
Little to the left. And... perfect-ish? Okay.
Okay. I like how you. It still gave it to you, even though you drastically turned away.
It's fine. I turned it enough.
The game accepts that you want to win.
Yeah. It's hey, here's your compulsory
It's the null,
device.
though.
Yeah.
It's trying to trap us.
Here's your compulsory evacuation device.
What?
Yep. There was I did a Yu-Gi-Oh! Bandless prediction thing. I was it was the one I did that was a minute long, where I was just yo, what's up, fuckers? There's a ban list. And I was a compulsory evacuation device got hit, but I was compulsory evacuation device or something.
Yeah.
I forget. I wouldn't have remembered it except someone on Rada's Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Someone on his Discord server capped that audio and then sent it to me as like a little 2-second audio file of just me being like, compulsory evacuation device. Alright.
Some people find things funny. I find some things funny too. I hope somebody finds me funny.
Hopefully. Comment in the comments if you find Brandon funny.
Or if you find me funny looking. One of the two.
They don't know what you look like.
That's the joke.
Yet.
Joe.
Are you thinking about doing a face reveal?
I gotta make it big.
What are your feelings in general about face reveals?
I mean, if I don't mind people knowing what I look like. It's not like you're gonna ambush me on the side of the street. There's not really. I don't really go out much. I go to work, home, and then here, and then a couple other places like church or D&D. If I get ambushed at church, I will be incredibly confused.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I've talked about this on stream before. What? Oh yeah, I just turned it upside down. Oops. Okay, maybe that's... I'm gonna be sad if I just completely fuck that up. I needed to turn it exactly upside down, and I forgot that I had to do the other side. I was like, oh, I did it. I just gotta turn it the other way now. Okay, good. We did it. The key had this tiny thing you couldn't even see with your bare eye.
Ah, okay. You were saying?
So it turns that way. But yeah, when I first started YouTube, it was really weird because it was like right when YouTube was starting to get suddenly YouTubers were becoming millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of people who clearly weren't prepared for fame, who clearly didn't think about what they were doing beforehand. You see a lot of people who are like, I didn't intend to be famous, I was just making stuff for fun, and then one day I woke up and I had 1 million subscribers. So I was very much like, oh, I'm going to go into this prepared. I am not going to show my face because there are going to be people lining up outside your house, or bothering your parents, or tracking down your Facebook and stuff. And I realize now I was kind of being paranoid because there's no way making Yu-Gi-Oh content that I'm ever going to be famous enough for that to matter.
Well, I've actually had at my job a couple times. I've actually had people that are like, "Oh yeah, I watch Hardleg."
Yeah, but I mean that the thing is the people who are going to come to your house and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get that famous, you really have to reach so many people.
Well, that's why I moved, Joe.
Yeah.
So that just to get away from the crazy fans. You guys, you tracked me down. Somehow, even not knowing my face.
Found that cartoony face that he has in the corner there.
Yeah. Put it into the FBI's.
Oh, Lost. That
oh
was a
no!
Terrible show.
Are we gonna appear on the show?
Well,
is that a flux capacitor?
I mean, it might be. It's a mysterious artifact.
That's a flux capacitor.
Oof.
Did she finally die?
Possibly. It's possible that her soul was trapped inside this box. But at least we freed her from her complicated life.
Her complicated teenage life?
Exactly.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
What, My Complicated Teenage Life?
Yeah.
That was a show?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or something like that. I don't remember.
My life as a teenage robot.
There was something about a complicated life. I don't know.
That's usually something people a goofy way to be when you have a psychopathic murderer. It's I've come to free you. We're not slaves. I'm freeing you from your complicated lives. You'll never have to worry about anything ever again. Alright, we've already seen this several times, so I'm going to skip past the part that we already know, because they make you do it again. There we go, okay.
You did it? You did it?
I did it. Now we go back and free the demons, right? No, Joe, no.
We free all the demons.
We free the beasts.
Yes, free them.
It's not as impressive as you seem to think it is.
I know. I like to think it is.
Alright, and then we got the final Maggie box.
Wait, isn't there another ending after this, though?
Kind of. Here's what we're going.
The ending is where you go you turn around and you go out the other door.
Go out the other way. Just pretend it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going, I'm like, oh great, they had those other two. What do we gotta do now? But this one is actually super easy.
Oh, it's just a timing-based puzzle?
Yeah. You just gotta hold it there.
It's an
long enough.
unblinking eye.
Yep.
Wreathed in flames.
1 second.
Oh, well.
Trying to think. Now I could press that button. I could do that, but I think where's it at?
Well, you have just a screwdriver left, so there's some shenanigan, chicanery trick to it.
Chicanery.
Shikamaru-y?
I guess I gotta press it.
Hey, it's less creepy and scary.
It's slightly less creepy. Neat. I mean, I could go through. It is slightly less creepy.
How about we make it creepier?
Put that up here. Fuck. Where is it? Don't hide your secrets from me.
Oh, yeah, that's not that. That's not that one.
Here we go. There we go. Surely this will turn well.
There we go.
There we go. Now we get that activated. And this one activated.
And then there is only...
Ooh.
There is the frosty door.
It's like, oh, you had the door that was safe. It just looks slightly better. But surely messing with it and unscrewing some stuff is going to be fine.
Oh, no.
What's through here?
Like, thank you for playing the room.
Thank you for playing. It's just the developers. Like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello. I don't think this is Mars. Because it looks like it's got more
Yeah,
things
it's got
on it
a
than
couple
Mars.
more dents and dings and grooves and... Hey!
Welcome to Earth.
It's like Will Smith.
Not Earth. Earth.
Earth.
It's like Earth, but worse.
Then you have Smith Will punch you in the face.
Every year on the day that you were born, you have a birthday, and you have to brush your teeth. And people who watch the Hollow Knight episodes will know that I'm reusing this joke, but that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't even say anything. It's just like lost. It's like, yeah, you pretty much went to Mars. There's nothing there for you.
Yeah.
Except for maybe spooky aliens.
But I don't like spoopy aliens.
Yeah, it's weird because that's like arguably, I guess if you wanted to have aliens, or
Yeah.
arguably the most difficult ending because you have to figure out like, wait, I still got a screwdriver. What can I screw loose of this to mess it up?
All right, time to do this one more time.
The thing I just realized,
You just did all that for the same thing.
now for whatever reason I didn't realize until now. I guess because like I said, the difference between the endings was so long.
Mm-hmm.
I finished that one and then did that one and then didn't realize until afterwards that doing one closed the other one. I thought it like combined the beams.
Nope. It's
So
just...
yeah, it's possible that I just have to do the one and I've just been stupid.
And that safest one is the one that's not creepy?
Yeah, although you have to get that... Yeah, I wanted to save the best ending for last.
Ah, yes.
It's a pity
It's the ending where you get a cheese pizza.
No pepperoni, that can't be a good ending.
Hey, you get a pizza. You deal with it.
You get a pizza that's better than the other endings. You could be on a train maze forever, or you could be on Mars, or you could be on Earth, but there's tentacles.
Or you could get a cheese pizza. You know, I'm thinking the Mars thing doesn't sound so bad.
You know, I mean, pizza's fine, but Mars, there could be pizza on Mars. We don't know what's behind that door. I mean,
I've always wanted to meet Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. Never judge a Martian book by its cover.
Like, Martian books don't have covers.
Whatever. By the way, I've been reading The Wheel of Time. Comment in the comments if you've read that, if you know anything about it. If you have any strong feelings on the Wheel of Time as a series, there's like 14 books.
Yeah, it's long.
It's long.
I attempted
haven't finished the first
I
one.
attempted to read it initially, and I got about like how many chapters in? Would you say? Because you've read it.
Like 13 or so.
And most of mine was done audio-wise, and so
He couldn't keep up with the audiobook.
it just like it. I was just kind of bored to tears at some point.
Yeah, it's it's funner to read, I think, maybe than to listen to. But
Yeah.
it definitely he's the guy who writes it is definitely going for a much more Tolkien kind of style, like long and rambling.
And I don't mind it. It just didn't grab me.
Yeah, it's kind of dry written.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike, I think, in the course of this series, again over the several weeks, it's like we talked about the Name of the Wind, which was like didn't really take me, but it was written really well.
Mm-hmm. And it grabbed me. I love all two of the books. I'm waiting for the third. Nope. No, I was gonna say.
Yeah, there's like an easy way to do this.
Oh, that, yeah. But and then you get to Butcher, which is incredibly easy to read.
Yeah, the Furies of Calderon.
I
Which
like that one.
I sort of feel like that's just like your
That's pulpy.
it's your prototypical fantasy genre. The
Mhm.
Furies of Calderon. If you want like, there's a guy and he goes on a quest and stuff happens and there's exciting battles and stuff. Well, you can go for there.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I don't need more, but that one was scratched that itch, and I like to have that.
Yeah, and then Wheel of Time is like, this man has gone so far into his lore. That's the
Mhm.
one thing, I'm not even sure if I talked to you about that when we were talking about this earlier. Like, the one thing I could say about him, his ability to lore build, he has gone way in depth
Yeah,
with it.
he's very much ready for any kind of lore question.
Where it's like, he not only has, like, the lore, but he also has, like, the different versions of, like, the creation myth that, like, the various people tell. Like, not just the lore, but how other people see the lore. Like,
Mhm.
the rumors and, like, this is what wizards actually are, but these 4 different groups all have different misconceptions about what they are.
I forget, does this...
I think,
You
yeah,
don't-
it's just the clean...
you-
Okay, I
you
don't
don't-
have to do the other one.
Yeah, you don't have to do the more
Yay,
difficult
I'm
one.
just going out this way,
You get
baby.
the 5th option, which is
The secret 5th ending.
where you walk out the door and then you walk into
Yeah.
another room. So this is the final one?
Yep,
All right.
I think. Do I have to... Was I supposed to do both? It seems like the other one. Maybe I had to do both and I fucked it up.
No, the other one was green and dark and scary.
Was there a bird last time?
There was not a bird.
Hey! So we made it to a boat. And the building gets taken in because
You can't really...
that always happens. But they're not coming out of the sky.
And then you just see H.P. Lovecraft literally walk out of like a corridor and be like, "Welcome to my books."
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Okay. Oh no.
Yay. I outsmarted. I must have pored over 1,000 maps. Greyholm isn't just gone, it never existed. I sometimes doubt my sanity. And others are starting to agree with me.
Yeah.
This quest can only land me in Asylum. No matter. I find curiosity has lessened its grip on me, and life's other interests are returning. Did you remember at the beginning he couldn't stop thinking about it?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was that drew me is gone. I can sense it no longer. I am finally free. Oh, I finally feel free. Was there ever a source of the null, or was it always just bait in the trap? I know now that I will never know, and that knowledge is sweet, sweet joy. He's like the Nietzschean Ubermensch. He knows that he doesn't know anything.
And he's
but
okay with
He's
it.
okay with that. He's fine with being a vast, the sea. So there we go. We were imprisoned, we escaped, we released Cthulhu, and we went to Mars. What else could you want? Fireproof Games salutes me. And it only took an extra hour or so.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys enjoyed. There is another puzzle box game that someone pointed me out. It's called, like, The Room of Da Vinci. that's very, very similar to this. And there's also the Fourth Room game that's on it's on mobile devices. It may be ported to Steam sometime.
Oh, I thought that it
eventually.
had already been. I thought that it had already been.
No, not yet.
Okay, so we're still.
I mean,
waiting.
it might be. I haven't looked, but we're waiting. Either way, we'll come back. We'll probably do those other games at some point. Although I got a lot of requests coming up. Either way, let us know what you thought. Again, if you like this game, definitely support the Fireproof Studios because they have, you know, they made the first one and they could have just shat out a whole bunch of puzzle games, and they've made each one bigger and more epic and more interesting.
Yeah, and they've actually continued a slight, strange narrative in it, and it's really interesting.
It didn't need a narrative, and they've really gone out of their way with that.
Yeah.
So I've got to hand it to them. It's another great example of like a small indie developer maybe making a niche game, but I love them.
They've definitely helped us, and thank you.
Yeah. So
But actually, why don't we salute them back?
Yes, we salute you for watching. I assume that's who you're talking about when you say you, right?
Well, I meant them and the
studios.
And the studios, yeah.
Although they're probably not watching.
Well,
comment in the comments of your Fireproof Studio.
if you know somebody from Fireproof Studios, tie him to a chair, make him.
Just tell them thanks.
Tell them thanks.
Either way, until next time, have a good one, guys.
Thanks. Good luck and have fun.
I don't want that to be the outro for anything but Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you don't say that in games, but I guess it just is.
Yeah. Well, good night and good luck. Is that one taken?
Sure, whatever.
Comment in the comments if you comment in the comments.